are you doing? You feeling any better? Oh, stupid question. Getting worse by the minute.
What are you doing?
I'm calling for help.
No.
Roger, I can't do this. I can't sit here doing nothing. I can't watch you just going from bad to worse. You've got a bullet in you, for heaven's sake.
There's no one I can trust, Holly. Only you.
Well, there's someone I can trust, and he happens to be the best doctor I know. I'm calling Ed Bauer.
Ed Bauer would give me up in a heartbeat. We've been all through this.
Oh, Roger, this is crazy. You've done nothing wrong. You've got nothing to be afraid of.
Nothing. Somebody tried to kill me. I don't know who, but when they find out I'm still alive, they'll try again, and there's nothing I can do about it in this condition.
He's got to respect doctor-patient privilege, even with you.
No, the only confidentiality he's bound to has to do with my condition. He is a by-the-book guy. I know the way his mind works.
You can't keep this a secret.
Oh, come on, Holly. Where's your holiday spirit? Why don't you let Ed enjoy the idea of me being dead as long as he can?
I don't understand you. You can barely make it to the bathroom. You're going to go sneaking down alleyways and peek into windows and find out who did this to you? This is insane. If this infection goes on another day, you might not be going anywhere. You'd rather die?
Oh, come on. You know me well enough to know that I'm a survivor.
You'd rather die than let Ed Bauer help you? Is that what this is about? You can't stand the thought that you would be in his debt. It's about your stupid pride. You're afraid the scales are going to be tipped in the other direction. Is that it?
It's my life. It's my decision.
Well, how dare you turn this into a stupid juvenile contest? How dare you be so selfish when there are people who need you and who love you?
Like who?
Mom?
Did I leave the door unlocked?
No, Mom. I used my key.
Right. I'm so surprised to see you. What are you doing here? Aren't you going to the New Year's party?
Well, I needed to see you first.
Honey, I'm not going.
Oh, why not?
No, I'm not big on parties. You just go ahead and drive safely and have a good time.
Okay, listen, Mom, I'm not going to argue with you tonight. In fact, I'm not arguing with anybody tonight because I'm the happiest girl alive. Mom, now is when you ask me why I'm so happy.
Why are you so happy?
I'm getting married.
You are? Oh, honey, that's wonderful. Congratulations. That's great. Does Ross know?
Mom, I'm serious. I'm engaged. Ross asked me. And I said yes. I wasn't too eager to. You'd be very proud of me.
I would be. I am. That's wonderful. Congratulations, honey. You got so much to celebrate tonight. You should get going.
Why are you trying to get rid of me? What do you mean?
Maybe I'll be able to come over there later tonight and congratulate you both. We'll have a drink.
Mom, I know it's not the first time for me, but this is really important to me. I thought you'd be happy for me.
I'm happy. I really am. I'm just right in the middle of something, honey.
Oh, wait a minute, Mom. No, we're not going to go there, are we? I mean, you're not just doing this out of principle, just trying to take the joy out of this for me.
No.
You're not jealous, are you?
No.
Because I really thought that this was going to be something to look forward to. I mean, a big, bright spot in our lives ever since Daddy's disappearance. I wanted to come over here and tell you so bad, and it's... Love you, see ya? Oh, okay. Then I will just go.
No, wait. I can explain.
I just thought that you would at least pretend to be a little more enthusiastic about this.
Honey, I'm happy for you, really. You've got to believe me. It's just that...
What, you just can't hide your true feelings?
No, I'm in the middle of something here.
I understand.
No, you don't.
I don't care what you're busy with, Mom. Nothing is more important to me than marrying Ross. Dad.
I'm sorry. I had to.
My priority was to find out who did this. It's not that I don't trust you, honey.
That's okay, Dad. I knew you were alive.
It's just, you gotta know that this is a tough decision.
I understand. I do. I kept telling everybody that you're alive because you're a survivor. And you'll always make it. But I just couldn't shake this feeling like when I was a little girl.
It's okay now.
I know. I kept thinking that I was just kidding myself and that you weren't going to come back to me like before.
It's okay. Shh. It's okay, sweetie. It's okay.
Dad, where have you been?
I've been right here. Your mother didn't know until a couple of days ago. I've been hiding in the basement.
Who did this to you? Was it Alexandra?
I don't know. And nobody can know I'm alive until I find out. Nobody.
I hired Frank Cooper to find you. It's going to be really suspicious if I call him off. I could steer him in another direction.
Matter.
Whatever
I can't
you
think
want me to
about
do,
that
Dad.
right now. Tell me about Jenna. I know Alex kicked her out. Is the baby okay?
I heard that she was living downtown.
Above the diner on 5th Street.
No. At Mallet and Harley's place, the firehouse. They're still out of town.
I bet Buzz Cooper's taking care of her.
Dad. Jenna's baby. Is it?
The baby is mine.
I'm sorry. I thought so. It's just I don't get this. You're taking this enormous risk, and you have forgotten what you have to look forward to.
I haven't forgotten, honey. Not for a minute. Listen, I heard you telling your mother that you were going to marry Ross.
Yeah.
Why? Why now? Is it because you thought I wasn't coming back?
Dad, you know how I feel about Ross. Look, in this last month, there have been a lot of people who have said and done things that they never would have to your face. This is not one of them.
Your father thinks he can take care of himself, and he's too weak to get a glass of water. I want Ed to come and take a look at him.
No, tell her.
Dad.
I understand why he wants to stay missing so he can unravel whoever did this, but we need a doctor.
Holly,
And Ed's the most logical choice.
you promised.
Roger, your fever is spiking. I've used up all the antibiotics I've gotten. They're probably not the right thing. They're probably not strong enough. We're just gonna have a doctor.
Oh, this is ridiculous. I'm not sitting here while you
Where are you
argue about it. I'm gonna go to the drugstore and find something for your fever. And
Christine.
you can't get in touch with me.
Holly, please. Please don't call him. Please.
Bridget, hello. It's Holly Lindsay. Is Uncle Ed there? Thanks for coming.
What happened? Why couldn't you tell me anything on the phone?
Look, I realize we haven't been seeing eye to eye lately, but we are friends.
Holly, I've had horrible images banging around inside my head ever since you called. Now, no games. What's going on?
I don't want you to be alarmed at what I'm going to show you.
Are you all right?
I'm fine. I'm just a little anxious. I'm not sure I did the right thing by calling you. You've got to promise me you're not going to tell anybody about this.
Oh, God, what has she done now?
What? Oh.
Eve. Look, I left her back at the house. Whatever happened, it's
No.
not her fault.
No,
it's
not.
mine.
Not
She was
Eve.
at the hospital.
It's not Eve. I'm going to have to tell you about that later. Now, would you just bring your medical bag and come with me?
You hate this, don't you? Finding me alive and in Holly's bed.
All right, that elbow's going to give you a certain amount of pain, but it's going to be all right. Chest wound is a different matter. Has anyone looked at you since you were shot?
No, just been hanging out in the basement, enjoying the saga of your love life, occasionally raiding Holly's medicine cabinet.
Well, a couple more days in a dark and cold cellar, and even modern medicine wouldn't have been able to help you. Okay, here's the deal. You've got a bullet lodged in your chest. It's like a time bomb. This is only going to stop you from dying of the infection. Take it 4 times a day.
Hey, I can't have this film made out to me. Nobody knows I'm alive, except Chrissy and Holly, and now, unfortunately, you. And you got to keep it that way. You can't let anybody know until I have a chance to find out who did this.
Why is that? So you can repay the bullet? Not good enough.
Oh, yeah? Okay, how about this? I saved your life on the cliffs. You owe me.
I just saved yours. We're even. This is so typical of you, Roger. You know, putting Holly in this impossible situation. You should be in a hospital.
I was waiting for that sanctimonious set to your mouth. You're going to turn me over to the cops, aren't you? You'd do anything to get me out of here.
Hospital.
Dr. Bauer. Oh, is she in the ER? Okay, I'll be in, I don't know, I'll be in soon. You know, I promised Michelle that this year she could stay up and I would see in the new year with her, but now I can't.
Wish I could have her here with me.
Well, we can't do that. Can we, Holly? It's all right, I'll see if one of her old babysitters can stay with her.
Well, is he gonna make it?
If he follows instructions, which means probably not, he should be in a hospital, Holly.
Can't you just come and check in on him?
And we should tell the police.
I can't. I promised.
I didn't.
Ed, please. Now, he has got to have some time to find out who did this to him. I promised him a couple of days. He didn't do anything wrong.
Holly,
He's the one who got hurt.
Holly, it is not the Red Cross who's after him. It's the police. Now, the man is wanted on charges of what? Of bribery, fraud, obstruction of justice? I can't remember the whole list, but I'm sure that you can. And yet here you stand yet again, trying to convince me that Roger is above the law, that none of this stuff applies to him.
I want you to be a friend and not a responsible citizen for 1 minute.
Holly!
Why don't you just forget it's Roger?
Because if it weren't Roger, you wouldn't have called me, would you? I mean, it always gets back to the same thing. It always gets back to the three of us.
Thanks for coming by and seeing my dad. Ed, how is he?
Look, I gotta report this to the police.
I called you as a friend.
That doesn't mean that I checked my brains at the door.
Time out. Listen, I got aspirin for his fever and this cream. Is this good?
Yeah, fine, whatever. Look, your father has a prescription. Either fill it or take the consequences.
Mom, where is he? Where's Dad?
Ed.
No, he's not. And then the window's open. He's gone. Ed, please, give him a chance.
A chance to what? Collapse on the street and freeze to death? Look, Roger's a danger to himself as well as anyone else at this point. This is insane. If you two aren't going to stop it, I am. Yes, I'd like to speak to Detective Cutter, please. Is it...
Not with my phone, you're not. I'm not gonna let you throw Roger to the dogs.
Look, Holly, this is not the way to help him. Roger is a lot weaker than he's letting anyone see.
Ed, we know why you want to bring the police in, and don't pretend it's because you care about his weakened condition. You really don't care whether he makes it or not.
But you do care, right? Holly, and you obviously care. And all I am saying is if you want to see Roger alive again, you've got to do something. You've got to call the police. You can't just stand around here pointing fingers and biting your nails and blaming me because I am not the one who was letting him die.
He's not gonna die.
He's not invincible, Holly. Roger's heart has been alive for a long time, about as long as mine, and it's tired now. He is walking around with an untreated gunshot wound, and it takes this. So why did you ask me to come here if you aren't going to listen to a single damn word I say?
I'm grateful to you for coming here.
No, you're not, Holly. Just thought I was the only jerk who wouldn't open my mouth about it.
That's not true. But you're right, I shouldn't have called you. If there was ever a case of a doctor not being able to be completely objective, this is it.
Oh, but of course you are objective about Roger, right? I mean, you look at him with a cool, clean, unbiased eye. You never make excuses for him, do you?
He is the father of my child.
What is going to happen to him, Mom? I mean, what if Ed is right? What if he is out there and he's collapsed somewhere and nobody finds him?
Honey, he's going to be all right. He knows how to do these things. He wouldn't have taken off out of here if he didn't know where he was going.
Mom, he's out there totally unprotected.
No, he's not. He's got fresh bandages. He's got warm clothes on. He's got my gun.
I'm sorry. What did you say? He's got what?
My gun. He's got my gun. He's had it for a while.
So you're saying that when Roger was in your basement and you didn't know that he was here, he stole your gun?
Yeah.
But you blame that on Eve. I mean, so that then it was Roger who broke into this place and not Eve. It was Roger who turned on the radio. It was Roger who broke the picture. He did all of that stuff, not Eve. When were you going to tell me? I mean, God, Holly, when it comes to Roger, you don't care who gets hurt, do you? I mean, you don't care.
Wait a minute, Ed. Maybe Eve, she's really not innocent in all of this, okay? Maybe she didn't do some of the things that she was accused of, but she did do a lot of other things.
Do you know what it's like to be the victim of a smear campaign, Blake, to have people whispering about you behind your back about something you had absolutely no part in? Do you know what it's like to try to defend yourself over and over again and know that it doesn't matter what you say because no one is going to be listening to you anyway? It's like standing outside the human race looking in. It's worse than a kind of isolation. It's like death.
I'm going to apologize to Eve for every mistake I made. But Ed, Blake is right. She did threaten me. She was out to intimidate me more than once. I'm not imagining this. I had reasons for... You weren't there. You didn't see her smash that window to come in here. You didn't hear what she said to me. I'm telling you, she was out to frighten me.
You were reading things into everything she said and everything she did. You were projecting because you knew that she had a history.
Don't tell me I don't know what it's like to defend myself and not me, but believe that's exactly what you're doing to me right now.
I took away her research project. I publicly locked her out of her lab. Everything that she had, everything that she cared about, I took away because I sided with you.
That is not fair.
It's not fair? 1 year ago, the only thing that was keeping me alive was the fact that I had a small child to take care of. And then I met someone who didn't even have that. She had no one who needed her. She had no one who would sit down and hold her hands and get her through the dark periods. And so she turned to me. And with an immense amount of luck, the two of us found something in each other that no one else had found or seen in a long time. And she was under the mistaken impression that I was helping her, when in fact she was the one who was keeping me alive. And now this is how I have repaid her. Don't talk to me about fair. Yeah, Detective Cutter, please. My name is Ed Bauer. I'm a doctor.
Are you telling me that Roger Thorpe has been in your basement since the night of the shooting?
I didn't know he was there. And then when I found out, he begged me not to tell anybody, and he was in just in such bad shape, I didn't have the heart to...
If you don't need me anymore, Detective Cutter, I have to go to the hospital.
Right. Well, I might come down there a little later, if that's all right.
Well, if I'm not on the 4th floor, I'll be in the ER.
Ed, wait a minute, Ed.
Your daughter has been on the phone 10 times a day. She wouldn't get off my back, and her father's been in this house the whole time?
She didn't know until today.
Mom, my car's gone. Daddy must have taken it.
All right, right. Now, do you think he's gone out of state? What?
I don't think he has the strength to go that far.
All right, so maybe he's headed somewhere closer. Have you got your registration?
Yeah.
All right, now think, huh? Both of you, where he might have gone?